来来来，干一杯，祝你身体健康活百岁。Hi everybody! 年年有余. I welcome you to Jade Palace Yamingong. My name is Eunice, but you can call me Yaya. And we are almost at the end. This is the 5th video of this year's Chinese New Year series. And today's topic is my favorite part of Chinese New Year, food. What we eat and why we eat it. So let's get started. A reminder that while the Lunar New Year is also celebrated by many other Asian cultures, I will be calling it Chinese New Year for the series because I am speaking from a Chinese or Taiwanese perspective. Also keep in mind that traditions and foods will vary from province to province. Chinese New Year celebrations begin on the night of New Year's Eve. 年夜饭 or New Year's Eve dinner starts it off. During this dinner, the family will come together to eat and celebrate. Dishes that we eat during the New Year all have their own symbolic meaning. Must-have dishes at the table are 鸡, 鸭, 鱼, 肉, chicken, duck, fish, and meat dishes. Meats can include beef, pork, lamb, and so on. And you generally want different types of meat dishes at the table. Historically, any types of meat was considered precious and they would only be served during New Year. This is why meat dishes are important to this day. Whole duck and chicken. The reason why you want a whole chicken, head and feet included, is because it symbolizes togetherness. Therefore, having a family come together. Reasons for duck and chicken is because you want things that move forward so you can move forward in the next year. Beef and pork are pretty staple meat dishes. The reason why you want to eat pork is because pig in Mandarin is 猪, which has the same pronunciation as all, 猪. So to eat pork symbolizes 诸事大吉, which translates to everything will be a success. The symbolism of the whole fish represents the blessing, 年年有余, which means may you have abundance year after year. The head of the fish symbolizes a good beginning of the year, and the tail represents the year that has just passed. Another symbol of the fish dish is that you eat a piece from the head, a piece from the body, and a piece from the tail. That way you 从头吃到尾. Literally, this means that you eat from head to toe, but it means from beginning to the end. So you begin the year and end the year safely, but make sure that you keep the fish intact. Don't flip the fish or break the fish when eating. That way, it guarantees a smooth year. Some traditions actually have you saving the fish as leftovers to eat the next day. This symbolizes a surplus into the next year. Also, when you serve the dish, make sure the head is pointing towards the eldest at the table. This is a sign of respect. 饺子, dumplings. A lot of people eat dumplings during Chinese New Year, but this is more of a northern Chinese tradition. Making dumplings is a group effort, so preparations allow families to spend time with each other. Another reason why people eat dumplings during Chinese New Year is because they look like gold ingots from ancient times. So eating dumplings can attract good fortune. 春卷, spring rolls. Much like dumplings, spring rolls are also eaten during Chinese New Year, but they are a southern Chinese tradition. Spring rolls actually get their name from the spring festival, 春节, which is another name for Chinese New Year. Again, much like dumplings, spring rolls look like gold bars, which is why eating them can also attract good fortune. Depending on province and location, there are other dishes that are eaten during the New Year's Eve dinner. This can include noodles for longevity, fa cai for fortune, abalone, and so on. Desserts are also very important during the New Year as sweet things are supposed to sweeten your year. 八宝饭 or 8 treasure rice. This is a dessert that contains glutinous rice and 8 types of nuts and candied fruits. Usually, walnuts, different colored dry fruits, raisins, almonds, red bean, and jujube dates are used. Remember, 8. Fa sounds like fa, which means to prosper, which is why we like eating 八宝饭 for dessert. There is a porridge version that you can make as well, and it's called 八宝粥. 发糕. It's like a muffin and sponge cake hybrid. So the fa in 发糕 is the same fa in 发财, which means to get rich. So eating it also promotes fortune. 汤圆 or glutinous rice balls. They can be eaten during Chinese New Year celebrations, but we normally eat them during Yuan Xiaojie or the Lantern Festival. 汤圆 sounds like 团圆, which means unity and family reunion. So eating them represents a family coming together. And my favorite, 年糕, a type of rice cake that is made from glutinous rice and brown sugar. Eating it symbolizes success year after year. Speaking of 年糕, I want you to join me today as I prep some the way that my family likes to eat them. Please excuse my horrendous cooking skills, but I am not that great of a cook. But I'm gonna try. So I put on my apron. Isn't it cute? It looks like the Empress robe from the Qing Dynasty. I love it so much. But today, we're gonna make 年糕. So you can make your own 年糕. You just need to get some glutinous rice powder, some brown sugar, mix it up, steam it, and you get 年糕. It's really easy to make. But as I said, I'm not that great of a cook, so I bought some pre-made. And yeah, you can actually put other things in here as well. People like red beans. I personally like mine plain, which is why I got the plain one. So today, we're gonna cut them up, we're gonna batter them up, and we're gonna pan fry them. And that's how my family likes to eat them. So let's try. So we're gonna start, we're gonna open the package. So yeah, 年糕. So we're gonna start, we're gonna open the package. So this is vacuum sealed. So you just need to cut it open using a knife. Be careful. Oh, also don't do the things that I do, because as I said, I'm not a great cook. And so that means that I don't have great, yeah. So yeah, so it's open now. And we're going to pop it out. Oh. Oh, it's working. It's working. Ha! Ta-da! Okay. I don't know why I'm so happy. I'm pretty sure that everyone can get 年糕 out of the box, but you know what? I'll take what I can. Okay, so we cut it now. So it depends how big you want your pieces. Like personally, I like them around 1/2 inch thick and about 1 or 2 inches. So like that. This is perfect. This is perfect. For me at least. So let's keep on cutting. Cut however much you want. And for these, if you don't finish them, it's fine. You can just wrap them up in like a little sandwich bag or put it in saran wrap and put them in the fridge. Make sure you put it in the fridge because they can grow mold. Oh, it smells so good. Like, no joke, this is what I look forward to like every New Year. Like, this is definitely my favorite part. Like everyone always jokes, or probably not joking, that, you know, red envelopes are their favorite part of New Year. No, for me, 年糕 is my favorite part of New Year. Okay, I think this is good for now, for today. And then we cut this, there we go. So yeah, I think that's okay for today. And as I said, I'm gonna put this back in the bowl. And I am going to put it in a bag later and put it into the fridge. So I'm gonna set this aside for now. And yeah, you have your little itty bitty pieces. So now that everything is cut, we're gonna set it aside. We're gonna use this later. So set it off to the side and bring in a large mixing bowl, or a large bowl is fine. I'm just using one of my regular home bowls. So this recipe is actually really easy. Other than niangao, you only need 2 or 3 more ingredients. So you just need egg, flour, and a little bit of baking powder. So in a bowl, crack your egg. Put inside your eggshells and mix it. Just mix your egg. Make sure its yolk and whites are mixed in. Like I said earlier, sweets and desserts are meant to sweeten your year. You're supposed to make your year sweeter. So other than desserts, you can also have candy. My favorite candy are these red strawberry lucky candy and the white rabbit candy. But you can have also other things like candied fruits. Like, what was it? One of my favorites is also pickled plums and that kind of stuff. So definitely, sweets are encouraged during Chinese New Year. Okay. Now that your egg is mixed, pour in some flour, just a little bit at a time. Like, not too much. You kind of want the consistency to be like slimy, but not like, so let's see. Like, you want it slimy. You want it more liquidy. So, ooh. I actually may have poured too much. Sad.
Can you bring me some water? I mixed too much flour into the egg.
So I had to ask my mom for help. I mixed too much and it's kind of sad. So if you did what I did and you put too much flour, that's okay because you can just use some water and mix it until it is more of a liquidy consistency. Thanks, Mom. I love you. Can you close the door for me? Thanks, Mommy. This is the consistency you want. You want a nice liquidy consistency. You don't want it too thick like what happened earlier, and you don't want it too runny. Because remember, you still want the batter to stick onto the rice cake. And remember, add just a little bit of baking powder to make it fluffy. Remember, baking powder, not baking soda. I've made that mistake a lot of my life. So now that you've finished mixing, we're gonna set this to the side and we're gonna bring the burner forward. We're gonna turn it on. This is a little loud. Gonna add some oil. Actually, kind of a lot of oil. So it's like pan fried, not fully fried, but yeah. So you're gonna let it heat up. A good way to check if your oil is ready is if you put a little bit of batter into the oil. If it sizzles, then it is ready. So this is ready. Now, you're gonna dip it in the batter. And you're gonna like cover every surface that you can. You put it in, ooh. And you let it sit. You're gonna let them sit for a little bit because you know they're gonna get nice and golden brown on one side, and when that is done, you flip to the other side. So we're gonna let it cook, we're gonna let it fry a little bit until the side gets a little bit golden brown, then we'll flip it the other side until that gets golden brown and until the whole cake in itself is nice and gooey. So we'll wait that. So food and wordplay is very important in Chinese culture, and it's not a surprise that we would incorporate that into the New Year's Eve dinner, as this is probably the most important dinner that we have all year. Let's flip them over. Yes. See, this is the color that you want. You want them nice and brown, so they're nice and crunchy. Oh no, my niango. Oh no, oh no. So, this is, oh my god, this is awesome. I am so excited. I am so excited. Okay, so we like niangao not just because it tastes good, but also because of wordplay. Gao in niangao means cake, but it sounds like gao, which is tall. So it represents that year after year you achieve more and more. We also have another saying, 步步高升, which means achievements with each step. So this is to wish someone better and better, whether it be life, whether it be money, promotions, or students. So now that they're finished, you just take them out and plate them. Doesn't have to be fancy because I'm pretty sure they'll be gone within an hour. In my house, they'll be gone in 10 minutes. With me, they'll be gone in 5 minutes. But this is how my family likes to eat niangao. We like to fry them up so they're nice and warm, nice and crunchy, but also filled with love. And I really hope that you enjoyed cooking with me today, and let me know if you'd like to see these type of videos in the future. So what do you guys think? I do have to say that 年夜饭 is my favorite part of Chinese New Year. What do you guys do during traditional family dinners? Leave a comment down below because I would like to know. Also, let me know what topics you would like to see me cover in the future. And I know that the current situation is making it hard for people to come together right now, but please, please stay safe. One tradition of Chinese New Year is to wear new clothes, so get a new shirt for yourself and the whole family by checking out my Teespring store. I have a lot of super cute designs that are perfect for not just the new year, but all year round. Link is in the description below. I really hope that you had fun with me this video. I had so much fun making it, but we're almost at the end. One more video to go until Chinese New Year, so stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to Jade Palace Yamingong. I would very much appreciate it. And until next time, 年年有余，再见啦，拜拜。